Hello guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a new series in the channel, a start of a new series in the channel called Dagger Pair Academy. What is Dagger Pair Academy is going to be? It's going to be a series where I break down my own videos with the intent of helping you guys learning on how I play. What I mean by that is how I do things, like why did I do that and that and that. Since you guys enjoyed the last video I did on about this, I'm going to make it a series. It's a fun series, I don't mind doing it, it's good for me to reevaluate how I play, yada yada yada. Don't forget also the giveaway is still going on, so subscribe, go to the Discord channel. On the Discord channel there'll be like all the information you need for the giveaway. It's 8.2 Dagger Pair Masterpiece. And now let's go to the video. So the video is gonna be without sound because I don't want to get copyrighted on the video. But what is happening here is I'm doing a Hellgate, and I think this is another team. They are trying to do the Hellgate also, but they just arrived. And I finished the Hellgate for a simple reason of if he doesn't unmount, I can go in without having to fight anyone. That's what I try to do, but he unmounts. So what I do next is really important, which is I force him to stop me somehow. How I do that is by pressing the Hellgate. So if you see, I press the Hellgate, this forces him to stop me. See, he uses the run, uses the poison to stop me from going in. That's really good because then he doesn't have a poison and he doesn't have a run. When I see that, I automatically eat and then I go invisible. The reason why I go invisible here is so I get away from him. I don't want him to keep on dealing damage. I want him to not know where I am so he cannot stack me up. And now, when this is happening, I'm thinking about, okay, who is his friend? Who is he with? Actually, also, he uses the Hunter Hood. And I'm like, okay, he has no Hunter Hood now. That needs to be on your mind. You cannot forget that. The Hunter Hood is a 35-second cooldown. He has to be there. You cannot forget that. That guy has no Hunter Hood. So now we see a Warbow. When you see a Warbow, he has no run. You need to think about, okay, also he has Assassin Hood. No, not Assassin Hood. Mage Call. I can see by the character itself. It's a Mage Call. And now we have two options. We either go for the bow or we stay on the halberd. The problem here is my invisibility is ending and the guy is running away with run. So I actually have to go for the halberd, which is not bad since it doesn't have Hunter Hood. Now it comes a crucial part. The Warbow needs to attack me. And I know he's going to attack me. That's why you guys see me a lot of times I do W after E. But this time I waited. Look, see? Only did it now. The reason for that is I wanted to see the E coming out of the Warbow. As soon as it comes out, as soon as the E comes out, I do W. The reason for that is I dodge the E, less damage taken, and I input more damage into the halberd. With the damage that I did, the halberd is going to go into Undead Cape. As soon as that finishes, he uses also the Ray of Light because he did both of them. I drink a health potion, and now I have them both low. Halberd is running a mercenary jacket, which is on right now, so he's going to recover a bit of HP. And I have to go invisible for the second time because I cannot stay here for long because they're going to kill me. So I go invisible for the second time, on the side obviously, so he thinks I'm somewhere else so he doesn't stack me up again. You need to stay away from the axes, they can stack you up and bleed you up while you're invisible. While I do that, I dodge this, important so you don't take extra damage. And now, not going too far, I follow them and I jump into the bow. Since he used Ray of Light, I already know he has Ray of Light. That's really important because if they have the disengage ability on W, I don't remember the name right now, but they jump back, that's going to be harder for us to kill there. But since he has Ray of Light, I'm going to jump on him and I'm going to automatically deal E. The reason for that, it doesn't have anything to get away from me. Since I saw the run, since I saw the fact that he has Mage Call, and I know he has Ray of Light, that means he doesn't have anything to get away from my E, so I automatically deal E. Assume. Now at this point, I'm seeing the clump they're going to make, see? And when I see that, I know that I can W the bird, and if I W the bird, I'm going to W all of them. And that's really, really good for you to understand. You need to understand the mechanics of Chain Slash. It's really important, either for dodge, for mobility. It's super important for you to train how good you are with Chain Slash. So I do that, and I kill the bow. When I kill the bow, I already know this fight is mine, because this guy is low, I'm gonna have cooldowns again, this guy's 1 HP, and he dies. That's how I won these fights. If you guys want to see what's next, you guys can go to the channel. It's 1 vs 2 Hellgate, best Dagger Pair in Albion Online Part 2. This was before the big video I made with 13,000 views. Let's go a bit forward inside the Hellgates. Okay, this fight was fun also. So on this fight, I don't see what they're playing, I only see now. As soon as I see this, I saw a Demon Helm, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm going forward, trying to force... The reason I go forward here is try to force cooldowns out of them. That's why I actually did W. Maybe he's gonna force cooldown. But now, at this moment, I saw the Demon Helm. When I was doing W, I saw the Demon Helm. And this is where I know, as soon as he strikes me, I need to go invisible. That's exactly what I do. See, I go invisible before the Demon Helm acts. This is super important when there's a Demon Helm with no stun. Imagine that they have a quarterstaff, and he pops up Demon Helm and he's running towards you, but the stun ends. You can do W for the stun to end, to force the stun out of it, and then he E's you, and then he auto attacks you, but he doesn't have stun, so he's gonna auto attack you and E. But since you're not stunned, you can go invisible, and that's gonna make is I'm invisible during the entire duration of the Demon Helm. Even if I'm snared in place, I'm invisible. That's super important. Again, get away from the X's. I'm looking on the healer's builds. This healer actually played terribly bad because he knows what I'm playing and he doesn't use anything. This guy played super, super bad. The other guys played better. I just played better than them. This guy just played bad. What happens here is I jump on him and I E. And the guy doesn't bop me away, doesn't do anything. So I'm like, okay, free E. And this is where the fight is over. Because if he didn't use W, he didn't use Fiend Rope, he's dead. I didn't even need to W the healer there. Or use that Fort Cape on him. So now I just have, it's just a plenty, like a 1v1. A good tip for you guys if you want to do this is just become good at 1v1s. You need to be good at 1v1s. It's just pretty simple. He has nothing against me, so I just E, W, attack, attack, and that's that fight. Go to the next one, that's the loot. It was a pretty cool loot, actually. Okay, this one was fun. I enjoyed that one. So these guys were annoying me. Because they wanted to take my gate, and I wanted to take the gate for me, because I was always doing gates here. So I was like, okay. So I'm gonna change how I play it. The way I changed it is instead of using, because these guys have ice block, because I inspected them before the clip. These guys have ice blocks, all the counters for me. You're gonna see them in the clip. So the way I played it, when I see that, is instead of going in invisible and wasting a 60 seconds cooldown, I just go with F and I E. The reason for that is in case he doesn't ice block, I still E, which is a 50 seconds cooldown. In case he does ice block, I don't lose any big cooldown. He lost a 60 second cooldown, I lost like a 20 second cooldown. With that said, now I do W, dealing half the HP of that guy, which means that he has to heal himself. Now, he uses ice block. As soon as he uses ice block, I'm going invisible. Booms, I'm invisible. I actually fat fingered my Spectre hood also, which was pretty bad. Now there's a really important thing, which is I don't use alien shoes to kill this guy. See? The reason for that, it's because if I use alien shoes, he can bop me back with the Sacred Pulse. If I don't use Alien Shoes, he doesn't know when I'm coming out. So I do that, I do W, and now I just have to auto-attack him to death. Because the Tet Fort is the little bit of damage that I needed to kill him. Now it's a 1v1 against the healer, which is pretty simple to do. He's trying to mount, then he's trying to get away. He's not going anywhere. These guys were giving me trouble, actually. Because they were playing super well, especially with so many ice blocks, was super hard to kill. Now, this fight. This is one of the fights where I go invisible before they see me. And that's super important, because I see him, but he doesn't see me. Because of the screen advantage. So I go invisible. I see there's a healer, a holy healer. And I see there's a sword. But since they didn't see me, they don't know if the guy that is jumping on them, it's a Bloodletter, an Axe. They don't know who is jumping into them. What happens is, I have the advantage of doing the first E without him pausing me back. He saw me, but he was too late at that moment. So that gives me the first kill. As soon as that first kill ends, I'm again going a 1v1 against the healer. This one's gonna take longer because it's full HP. I might even go switch skills. If you guys are having trouble against healers, just get away. Go around the Hellgate, switch the skills to Sunder, your W to Forbidden Stab, and your jacket to Infernal Jacket, and your boots to Refreshing Sprint. Just switch to that. It's gonna be a breeze to kill a healer. I don't know if I do that here, but sometimes I need it. Or if I do the other technique where I just E without Alien Shoes. Let me see. Or I wait maybe. Yeah, see? This time I waited, but that's a waste. Don't do this. I learned later on that it's better for me to E and then do the rest, because now I don't have the buff from the jacket. I lost it. Even though I deal damage, he's not gonna die. If I just dealt E with the jacket, would be way better. So now he's gonna heal, yada yada yada. Gonna deal damage to me. This is, I think, is where, yeah, exactly. I think I swapped skills here. Let me see. See. Move it forward. Forward. Did I kill him? Did he get away? Did he get away? Really? Did he run away? I thought I was gonna switch skills to kill him. Wait. Yeah, he got away. I don't have his loot. Well, that guy ran away, but if they're giving you trouble, just switch. Now, these two guys were super fun, because they're two warbows, and it's super hard for you to... Oh, this is the same warbow as the first clip, by the way. The same guy. Warbows are hard because they get the jump back. With the jump back, they're super strong against you. I think it's the two warbows. No, it's the same guys. Dude, it's the same guys of the first clip. Well, I guess they came back with worse gear. They try it again. Never mind. So, this was pretty simple. It's about the first clip, is the same thing. I just see the guy. Here I do W instead of E, so I unmount him with W because of Alien Shoes. And then I do E right after, because I still have the Alien Shoes extra damage. But that's pretty simple. Like, this is a really simple combo to do. I didn't even use any cooldowns yet. Like, I'm full cooldowns, the guy's 1 HP. Like, I have everything. This fight is over right now. Like, I have full cooldowns. The X now is gonna take a shit ton of damage. The other guy is trying to go inside the dungeon. I think he did go inside the dungeon, even though it was with the bleed. Now he's recovering HP, and I'm like, you're not going out. And I'm like, do I want to chase a warbow? Chasing a warbow is always bad, so I actually make the decision of just going back to Hellgates, because these guys are taking my Hellgate, and I go out, looted the other guy before someone else took the loot, and I go back to the Hellgate. That guy never showed up. I never killed him. I think he went back to town. Next fight. Let's see. I'm trying to see the timers there. Okay. This fight was when I was trying poison. I was trying something new, which was doing poison right, like instead of using my invisibility to jump or something, right after the ambush, I would throw a poison that would reveal me, and then I'll use alien shoes. But that's super bad. Like, don't do that. The fact, see the reason why I don't go invisible, sometimes far away? This is the reason. The fact that I do this, there's 2 points here, super important. Like, I go into them, I even was about to throw a W, but I didn't. I saw the Thunder Armor, as soon as I see the Thunder Armor, I go invisible. And now they have no defenses. Especially the Black Hands. The problem here is, since I have poisons, it's super fucking hard to kill them. Because this guy literally gonna do a ton of damage to me. Because I don't have a healing potion right now. With a healing potion, I would be half HP after. So I go away, far away as I can. Now I come closer. The reason why I do this is because he has to be out of my range when I have the invisibility again. And I cannot go invisible right after doing the combo. The Helen shoes actually have a little tiny bit of time where you cannot go invisible. So I just go away. Now, because if you go invisible, then you don't have Helen shoes if you go early. Now I go again into the target. I think he uses Guardian Boots, if I'm not mistaken. No, he uses Athletic Robe. I don't know why. And here he's super close. Like, I'm poisoned. You know? The reason why this is so close, even though they are in lower gear, I'm not overcharged either way. But the reason why it is super close is because I have the wrong potions. Poison potions was something I was trying against healers, and nope, I don't like it. I never use poisons after this. That's the loot, that's the fight. I think this is a bow. This is a 1v1. This was before when you could switch gear, and I swapped to Mage Robe, because the bow is gonna become useless against the Mage Robe. That's exactly what I do, see? Then I have Mage Robe again, it doesn't. See? It's over. He has nothing for me now. So it's just a matter of killing him. Even though he's recovering a lot of HP, I'm just gonna jump on him. E, W, and he's dead. Not even W. That's some free Hellgates. More loot on the hand of the Hellgates, which is a lot of loot. If you're doing 1 versus 2, you know that, like, minimum 500k per Hellgate, never less than 500k. Now it's a healer again. It's gonna be hard, but since it's a nature, it's easier. I jump on this guy, but I deal damage to both. I don't deal my E yet, I deal W. The reason why I deal W is because they still have cooldowns. Like, they still have Hunter Hoods, they still have Ice Blocks, Athletic Robes. That's why I deal W here. As soon as I see I can, I deal E. So I use W to open the defensives, and then E. Now I go invisible, and I know the healer has nothing, so now I'm going to jump on him. And after killing the healer, all I have to do is survive against the bow, and then kill the bow. Use the Night Boots too early, it doesn't matter. Now he's gonna die, and he's dead. He gives the defensive to the other guy, and I'm getting away. I'm getting away for the simple reason I don't have cooldowns. I'm just going to go away, get the cooldowns, and kill him. And about actually change to Mage Robe? Maybe? Let's see. No, I didn't. Okay. I was just chasing for him. Now you're gonna use the Hunter Hood again? Oh, he didn't. I think he's holding it. Which is pretty bad, don't do that. Because I can he before he uses the Hunter Hood. Now I go invisible because it makes no sense taking the damage from him. And I cannot damage him back. And now he's dead. It's all about mental games and how cooldowns work. That's exactly how you have to play around. That's why it's super hard when I see new players trying to play Dagger Pair. It's something that takes time. And what I do is not easy. Because has a lot of things behind. You need to make sure you know the cooldowns, make sure you know what it's off, when can you go, when can you not go, what skills you need to use, because if you use one skill wrong, most of the times you're dead, because you're alone. Since you're 1 versus 2, one skill wrong, you're dead. That's it. There's no way around it. And a wrong combination, you're dead. There's no way around it. With that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed and you want to see other videos of me breaking down other videos of mine, like 5v5s, maybe even crystals, just tell me on the comments. Don't forget the giveaway is still going on, and I see you guys tomorrow.